What's happening, YouTube? You know what it is. You know what it do. Raw feeds the best feed. Second freeze the movement. Get your mind right. Get your motherfucking dogs right. That's facts. On everything I love. That's fact. What's good with everybody? I hope everybody's doing well and maintaining. Let me see what I could do with this shit. Bang. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's staying sucker free. I don't really have too much to speak on. Well, I have a lot to speak on, but man, shout out to Yayla doing his thing, staying true to them Brindle dogs. He got one that's cold Brindle pup. Not Brindle with a black mask. It's just an all Brindle pup. No white blades going down his chest, none of that shit. Just a solid Brindle. I hope everything goes well with me, man. Because if it does, I'm gonna be in crying some shit. I like how that pup came out. That pup looked nice. Shit with the ears cropped. Oh yeah. Shout out to Yada. Producing some quality little pups, man. Straight up. I don't know about you, but I'm about to get my mind right. And I just wanted to elaborate me looking outside my window and naturally, Messi. I'm gonna tell you a story about Messi, okay? And I'm gonna just tell. Well, I don't want to say as in the Argentinian Dogo, as in the whole. So I just use Messi because Messi is my first Argentinian Dogo. So I cannot speak for a whole breed of dog. But what I come to realize with this dog, he has bring me stuff that I do like, certain certain attributes I like, but he has brought shit to my program that I don't like. He has, with the Bandos rabbit test, but everything makes sense. Shout out to the new dog, man. Cause we watched this shit in the flesh happen and we were like, wow. When I did the rabbit test, right? Bandos rabbit test. Shout out to that old lady, right? I think she was breeding beagles or yeah, beagles. She said, honey, you want to tap into prey drive? You gotta use real prey. Get yourself a rabbit. And from that point on, you'll see what you're producing. You tap into a prey drive early, and when you do, oh shit, you're gonna have so many problems. But if you like what you do with the rabbit, continue doing with the rabbit. I say, cool. I'm telling you, Messi's a fucking beast. Very great protector, very territorial. But he's nothing like American Pit Bull Terrier. Let me say. He's nothing like American Pit Bull Terrier. Dogos thrive in a pack, but they are very territorial. And do not let territorial make you feel a certain type of way about that dog because it's territorial and it shows territorial signs in its territory. Don't mean it's gonna act like that once it's out in public. But anyway, human aggressive, he's wary of strangers. But when I knew he brought some different shit into my program is when I bred him the first time. Um, which created Riri. Um, Riri is docile as Ruby Red, athletic as Hitler, and has the tenacity and a dog aggression Hitler and Peabody possess, but she is wary of strangers, just like fucking Messi is. That's what I want. And she gives me the size. She's not a riff-raff dog. She's not a scary dog. She's in tune when it's with its own. Well, she's in tune with me. Great. She's always looking up at me, basically trying to read my body language, you know, giving me a vibe check. But she's very, very humble. Messi has brought the the guard dog, the guard dog characteristics pertaining with a dogo. And a plus I got size. But as a dogo like an American Pit Bull Terrier, no way. No way. Mm-mm. No way. The reason why I knew it didn't have that same type of prey drive, even though it is a wild boar hunting dog, it also has livestock guardian in its lineage, coming off with the um what's that white dog? Great Pyrenees. One of my believers, shout out to hey, uh shout out to my nigga Bruce. He believed in me. He bought a dog from me. Matter of fact, he was a repeated buyer. Bought another two dogs. He's somewhere out there in Cleveland. I'm sorry, somewhere out there in Ohio. He's not in Cleveland, but he's out that way. He DNA tested the dog. The dog came back exactly what the dog was bred to be. Literally, it was like it's a shine. It is a moment to shine or a moment to you know fuck yourself off and just selling dogs that you don't know what it is. But everything came back exactly accordingly to plan, or as I said it was gonna come out to be. And that was a great feeling. But he told me a couple of key things. He said, man, that Riri's litter wasn't as smart as um the Ruby litter. The litter that Ruby was in. And he was like, man, them dogs are so easy, was so much easier to train. I guess the dogo, no stubbornness, stubborn a little bit, coming from the livestock guardian, which had Great Pyrenees in it. They're pretty much like a independent type of dog, you know. And also, when it came to the Bando's rabbit test, they failed tremendously. But as soon as I ran that line breeding from Ruby to Hitler, did the rapid test, they did phenomenal. So that's what told me that this will brings a lot of livestock guardian I don't know. I was reading something. I don't know what the fuck that means, but yeah. But this fool's he's pretty good. Messi, I like him, even though he kind of let me down on one aspect. But I can understand because that's just not that type of dog, you know. But as when it came to man, his appearance already his appearance are automatically makes people check themselves. And Riri, she's something different. She sees something and she's popping chain. Messi's more a reserve type dog, believe it or not. But he's very territorial. He's very vocal. He'll let you know. That dog definitely will be on my land when I start building on it in the very, very near future. Can't wait to explore these dogos. I also want to. I gotta try these feelers as well, man. Cause the livestock guardians, you know, some people would call it a dream, but it's a goal. I want to have some sheep, geese, duck, chickens, a couple of roosters, sheep. I said sheep already. Goats. I said that already. Couple of pigs. Not too much on the pigs, but since I'll be raising and feeding them, I think pigs would be good too. And once I save my little money, I could get into the beef. You know, give me a cow or two with a solid bull. But you know what's money? You know what's money? But people overlook that? Trees. Trees is money. Them big ass trees and shit that you see. Oh, that shit's some money right there. That's like black oil. I'm sorry, black gold. A lot of people don't know what black gold is. It's a documentary on avocados. That's what they call black gold. If you didn't know, growing with soul, I feel myself that I want to get off the grid. I just want to have, you know, that just I don't goats for sure. Sheep. I would like to have a couple of chickens, some nice roosters, a lightweight homestead. But I got ideas on just being a nonprofit organization and somehow be a what you call that? Pretty much, I want to have a nonprofit organization when it has to deal with dogs that bit. These are like the requirements I would like to bring in dogs that have bit somebody or have attacked another animal. And instead of them being euthanized, I would like to have a nonprofit going out or have, you know, active where I could accept that dog and pretty much house that dog before it going to ASPCA and getting euthanized. If humans get second chances in harming people or whatever, why not animals? And that's something I've been thinking about, like Bando Safe Haven. But I have the homestead shit going on and me pretty much living on my compound. I think I have a decent amount of land. I think I could do something, not something too major, but I'm pretty sure I could house at least 30 dogs. That's for sure. You know, that's for damn sure. Meat rabbits as well. Thank you. The first time I ever had rabbit was at a Brazilian spot. And to top it all off, my homeboys didn't even tell me I had rabbit till after I ate it. And I was like, really? And if I'm not, I think I had ostrich as well. But I don't. I wouldn't mind trying to try shark. I heard shark is very good. But I see it coming. I know I got something coming. I got this land that I haven't even utilized yet. It's just me. Shit costs a lot of money, especially in California. Okay, you buy the land. Bam, you bought it. Now you got to get the land surveyed. That's like 3,500. You know, once the land surveyed, that means they go by 4 points with a laser. Boom, bam, bam, bam. They go to the, downtown city hall, pick that card out, put your name on it. I only own $6,000. I'm lying. I probably owe like $8,000 on my land. I've been paying 250 for the past 3 years. But value, the property value on land has risen. I bought 2.5 acres for 20,000. Now acre of land costs like 13, maybe 14,000. I did that shit for my dogs. I can't. Everything costs money. Nothing's free. Nothing's free. But I got goals, and that slowly I'm accomplished every last one of them. And like coming in like a couple of weeks, man, it's gonna be something new, something with a twist. You know what I mean, Bando Safe Haven will be up and booming. You know, up and booming. All this shit's LLC and all this shit. You know what I mean? Everything's LLC. You gotta get LLC. I don't get if you're a player hating dickhead. Get that shit LLC and get your money. You can get a lot of money off that shit. You can utilize business credit instead of your own credit. That's facts. I'm raising chickens and rabbits. My page is dedicated to learning how to become self sufficient. Is that right? Well, growing with soul. If you want, drop your Instagram as well, man. Facebook. I need this for my own personal information. I know somebody that be selling rabbits and stuff, but yeah, meat rabbits is where it's at. Yeah, meat rabbits that you raise and chicken that you raise. I kind of stay away from the pork though, but I'll fuck around with the pork when I raised it. At least I know it's not no clone shit. You know, whatever I'm eating is what I'm feeding, and I'm good with that. Learn how to learn how to grow your greens, carrots, like everything, lemon trees, all that shit. I need all that. I just got a land of nothing, of dirt. It's ready to get touched. I touched on it a little bit, but that was about it. I said, fuck this. But throughout my trials and tribulations, I always kept that shit one of my priorities, man. I had to pay that little 256 every month. I'm here on YouTube. This is my channel. I'll be chimed in. And thank you. Thank you for chiming in on my channel. And not just that, not playing like peekaboo with me, but actually communicating. I appreciate that. You know, I just got some dogs. I just got some dogs that I'm striving. Man, I love dogs. Give me a little studio on my property and a gang of animals and shit, and I'll do good. I'll be good. Grow my own food, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? Just give me an AR Glock or AR Glock or AK, and also give me a 1022 Ruger, and I'll be good. I'll survive. Sometimes you just got to get away from people. People are just one, I don't know, living being that is just unpredictable. So the less humans that are around me, the less that's unpredictable. That's how I feel. That's my fucking dog that's doing stupid shit. But man, shout out to Yayla, man. Unearthed I love. I don't know what he doing with his dogs, but what I can't say what I seen. He has put them in those hunters' hands, and they're happy with what they got, and that's a good thing, man. So check out Yayla Kennels. We had our little spits and spats, just locker room talk. A lot of these people on this YouTube shit, especially in this dog community, especially when they got a litter on the ground or hey, the fuck you doing, Jacka? What? The fuck you doing? These people are like them dogs that want to be at the gate, chase, going up and down, left and right, barking at everybody. As soon as you make a noise, they want to respond. But when the time comes when they can get loose, they don't do shit. Cause why? It's a facade. People live a facade lifestyle on this YouTube. They give off the oppression and image that they're really about something, and all they doing is just doing it just with just how you may have an idea. Cause who don't have an idea to sell dogs? Everybody does. I think that shit crosses everybody's mind. Like, I can sell some dogs. But to sell these dogs, you got to know these dogs. And to know these dogs, you got to have these dogs. To get to know your shit. We all sold dogs. But only because we have selling dogs in common don't mean we're alike. A lot of people are hypochondriacs. They will perceive and act a certain way, but in reality, they're just a good magician and give off this an illusion. But really, that illusion is nothing but lies and bullshit. Feel me? Like, I made everything on my yard. Everything on my yard that I be popping it about, like low key, like I stood behind them dogs in situations. I lost dogs behind my own negligence. I speak up about that shit. You know what I mean? Bruh. You don't look like much, huh? You don't look like much. I know. I'm seeing. I know. She don't look like much. He not YouTube famous. Yeah, I'm just popping in right now. Real good. The thing, I mean, he disappointed me one time. Yes, he did. But this Messi the great. Yes, he is. He will maul your dog ass. Look, but you see, he's very. Oh, you. Oh, damn. I gotta get some spray. Don't trip. No, he gave me this bitch. He be pissing me off, but he gave me this bitch. She nine. She a nice little bitch. Come here, Molly. Come here. Come my little bitch. Come my little bitch. Oh man. Oh, hold up. I'm not even halfway there yet. I'm not even halfway there. I'm not even halfway there yet. I'm never halfway there yet. Shut the fuck up, maniac. I got maniac. I'm just determined. I'm patient, and I believe in what I got. Something that a lot of motherfuckers can't say they do. Believe in what they got, because they never work their dogs. When you work your dogs, that's when you learn how to believe in your dogs. When you can't believe in your dogs, it's because you never put your dogs in a working situation to believe in them. Part. Well, but that's all I gotta say. I don't know if you guys are on the FIFA shit. You know I am. You know I am. Um, Look at this fool. He's a maniac. Fool. This is a fucking straight maniac. Messi, and I don't feed him every day. Messi.